Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome to 11 super secrets of chapter 3. We're going to jump straight in because we may as well, no messing around. Let's jump into this, and first one is tilted towers. This one we already covered earlier, but I just thought I'd put it at the start just to let you know. You can clearly see this is the tilted tower structure. You got the clock tower over there on the right, and the other buildings here frozen. Throughout the up and coming weeks, we're probably going to see a frozen tilted be revealed, which is going to be pretty cool, and will probably take around 8 or so weeks for that to be fully revealed. So that's the first one I wanted to show you guys. Number 2 is going to be coming in with Gears of War. So there's going to be a collaboration with Gears of War as we saw in the trailer, but there's more hints to that around the map. You've actually got the Gears of War logo situated on a bunch of different bollards all over the map, which is actually really cool because usually you'd see that in the Gears game as well around different POIs, which is kind of neat. Don't forget though guys, if you're going to be purchasing the brand new Season 1 Battle Pass for Chapter 3, don't forget to pop in code POST before you go ahead and do that to support the channel here. Really would mean the world to me. It's only 4 letters, POST, enter it in to support me. Really would mean a lot, so thank you anyone doing that. Anyway, moving on to our third little secret for you guys. This is going to be coming in with the Deadpool Easter egg. So over at the Camp Cuddle, there are 3 houses here. We'll look at them in a second, but the one on the very far right is a Deadpool themed house. You can see the red one there, you've got a yellow one in the middle and a metal one on the side. We'll talk about them in a second, but let's go into the red one first and show you guys the Deadpool Easter egg inside of it, which is really cool. I think you guys are going to love this. So as you go inside of here, you see this is full of Deadpool decorations from different kind of socks, different kind of floaties, even this board over here which actually has a circled date on it, which could hint maybe another Deadpool collab, maybe, or maybe the reappearance of Deadpool or something, but kind of cool. So yeah, a bunch of Easter eggs in there. Over on the next side we have the duck one and a metal one. These are all for the different cuddle team leaders. You've got a Deadpool cuddle in there, you've also got a duck one and metal team leader in there as well, so pretty cool. Also on the other side of the map by Shifty Shafts, there's a maze. Now inside of this maze there's a bunch of Easter eggs in here. You can see there's actually a reference to the Colosseum, a reference to the gnome storyline which we saw last chapter as well, the angry gnome that blew up the POI by, I guess, weeping, and also another kind of geezer there from the Colosseum, and another one there from the Colosseum. So whoever owns this house, I wonder if they had something to do with the Colosseum. I thought it was kind of a cool little Easter egg to show you guys there. Coming in next with number 5, we've got a reference to Coral Castle. We've actually got one of the Coral people still alive. It's the only one I can find on the island, and he's located again just outside of the Shifty Shaft area. You can actually find a little kind of open coral with a chest and with a bunch of kind of washed up ships. It's pretty cool. I kind of like it. And also coming in with number 6 in the same replay, the secret boat back from Chapter 2 Season 3 that used to go around the map. This is actually back. The pawn boat you can see here is actually brand new to this chapter, and this will spawn in random spots every single game, and you can get a bunch of loot from this. It's like a really cool loot drop, and probably one of my favorite things from the Chapter 2 Season 3. So nice to see that back, and a really cool one there for number 5 for you guys. I hope you guys did like that as a little overview, and it can spawn anywhere in this entire island, so keep your eyes for it guys, or keep your eyes peeled for it when you drop them from the bus, because you don't want to miss it. Moving into number 6, now when it comes to the map being identical to the Chapter 1 map, we have a few points to look at. First off, Greasy Grove is in the exact original spot it used to be at in the Chapter 1 map. We also have tilted towers slowly appearing underneath the ice as we mentioned before, as well as we also have Loot Lake in the center there, and even further up we do have Shifty Shafts. Now that's the only kind of anomaly here. Shifty Shafts was never originally located here, it was always located south of Tilted around this section over here. Now this map could be years after Chapter 1, it could be the same map but after the black hole. It even has the volcano and even kind of the same river that went through over here when we had Lazy Links and the pirate area. And the volcano looks kind of abandoned, kind of like it's being used up, it's had enough and it's kind of done. And I feel like this could be that, but years down the line. And that's the sort of vibe I'm getting so far. And even behind the volcano, we even have Sunny Steps, which was originally there as well in the Chapter 1 map. So I do feel like this is very similar to the Chapter 1 map, but it also has a few things like, for example, Shifty Shafts out of place, and a lot of stuff that wasn't here in the Chapter 1 map. Like this entire section on the right, it definitely wasn't like this when Lonely Lodge was over here. So yeah, some cool little Easter eggs and some nice little things to pick up on there for you guys. The next one is number 7, and probably the best one because it references the 7, and we will actually like this one. I think you guys will really like it. I think this is probably the best one in the video, maybe. I don't know, but we'll see. Let me know in the comments what you think was the best one. So here, moving in, this is where we go. We go to the Mecha Team Arm. The Mecha Team Leader Arm is now inside of the water. Interestingly enough, this was the arm that was actually ripped off during the live event. I'll show you guys some footage of that to prove that in a second, but it's cool to see that it's in the map. I wonder if this reinforces the idea of the map actually being Chapter 1. I don't know, for me, maybe it does. I feel like this is just after, like 2 years later, after what happened in Chapter 1. Kind of feels a little bit like that, but with some unique things as well. Maybe not exactly, but here, this is the piece of evidence I want you guys to check out. So the Mecha Team Leader robot comes out, the monster jumps on the robot, and then, you know, Mecha Team Leader's kind of in a bit of a bad situation. The monster starts ripping at his arm, and it's actually his left arm. You can see, look at the monster there on his arm. You can see that arm is the one that actually gets thrown into the sea. Watch this out, watch this, watch this, watch. So the arm, he just like kind of disconnects it, and the arm goes flying with it. And look, there goes the arm into the sea behind there. Splash. Isn't that the same spot as the arm is in right now? Which is pretty cool, you know. A really unique reference back to almost like 3 years ago. So really cool to actually think that that is the location possibly from the same original map where he was originally thrown into the water, the Mecha Team Leader or the Singularity. Singularity could be big for the storyline this season. Number 8 is going to be a reference to the rockets that the visitors used to fly during the events. There's actually 7 different rocket kind of launch pad locations just outside of the sanctuary. And this is really cool because this is possibly where things are going to start again for another event. The visitor is also located on this island as an NPC, for those that checked out the NPC video on the Buy Post channel. Thank you so much everyone that's been over there today. It's been really awesome having you guys pop over to both channels. But yeah, pretty cool, you know? You don't really see that sort of stuff. Rockets and stuff situating themselves. Next one we've got for you guys is the chair Easter egg. So who remembers the single chair from last chapter, which got small to big and went big, small, big, kind of like that. Now we've got like a double chair with 3 chests. I don't know if this is a reference to the original chair, but I like it, and I think maybe we might see it starting to get bigger and bigger again. Comes with 3 chests in front of it, so why not land over here? It's a pretty cool spot. It's just outside of the sand biome, so you'll find it quite easily, and a really cool spot. The more you play the map, the more you'll get to know it. Just outside of Greasy, sorry. You can see it just there, which is pretty cool, just south of Greasy. So moving on to our next map change, we got the classic stone heads returning. Really cool to see that these are referenced all over the map in different spots, and not only that, we've actually got our final one now coming in for you guys, which is going to be our 11th one, and this is actually going to be the Tomato Head village abandoned. Now, I've seen a few of these around the island, so I'm not too sure if it's confirming it to be the Tomato Head location. When I say that, I mean, you know, Tomato Temple, the stuff that went down with like the tribe style. I do feel like this POI generally does look like it a lot, but I've also seen this elsewhere on the map as well, so maybe it's just some sort of temple reusing the same kind of props from the Tomato Temple. But then I see that bowl on the floor just in here, look. You know, this bowl to me, it feels very similar to the Tomato Temple stuff. But I don't know, maybe not, maybe it is, maybe there's some sort of crazy battle going on. No one really knows, so we'll keep our eyes peeled for that, and I will make another Easter egg video if we do come across any. Leave any in the comment section that you find, and I'll be sure to check them out as well and add them into another video. And don't forget to support me further with code POST in the item shop. Thank you everyone doing that, and once again, this is postboxpat, signing out.